it's Keegan. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing 10 things I wish I knew before I entered high school. So I know a lot of you guys are entering high school for the first time, or maybe you're not and you enter high school in like 5 years from now. You can always look back on this video. I put together a list of basically 10 things that I kind of regret or wish that I knew going into high school. So hopefully this will make your experience so much easier and you'll have like a little insight on high school. And if you are in high school or you graduate high school, leave some tips that I didn't mention down below so we can all help each other out. And don't forget to use hashtag Keegan School Squad if you want to chat with me on social media, or if you want me to follow you, or you know, all the yeah. I'm also doing a huge giveaway going on, so I will have the video right here for you guys. If you want to see it, I'll also have it linked down below, but there's going to be 2 winners. It's going on for a month. Great prizes, and it's so easy on how to enter, so definitely go check it out because I want to get back to you guys because I love you. Mwah, 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 mwah. So let's go on into my tips. Number 1. Take as many honors and AP classes earlier in your high school career. So my mindset for taking honors and AP classes when I was a freshman was, I'll have 3 more years to take them. It's fine. I don't need to take them this year. I was wrong. I'm going to give you a brief little definition of how the AP and honor system works at my school at least. So an on-level class basically means that you're standard class. You're not above or you're not below anyone. You're just, it's like a regular class that most people are in. If you get an A in that class, you have a 4.0. And in honors or an AP class, if you get an A in one of those, that is a 5.0. So let's say you get a B in an honors or AP class, that means you have a 4.0. So that counts as an A towards your GPA. Or if you get an A in an honors or AP class, that gives you a 5.0. So that gives you higher than a 4.0 for your GPA. That is something that you want. You want a 4.0 or higher. That is what you want to strive for in high school. That is what colleges look at. So obviously honors and AP classes are the way to go if you want to improve your GPA and have a higher chance of getting into a really good college. So my mindset, like I said, was I'll just wait later in the year to take my honors and AP classes. No. Freshman and sophomore year are going to be your easiest years of high school. You want to take as many hard classes as you can when you're a freshman and a sophomore, because they're not going to be as hard. When you're a junior, that's when your classes start getting really hard. So having a bunch of honors and AP classes on top of your super hard schedule is going to make it very frustrating. So if you take a lot of honors and AP, how many times have I said honors and AP? Probably a lot, I'm sorry. But if you take a lot of honors and AP classes when you're a freshman and a sophomore, they're obviously going to be a little bit harder than an on-level class, but they're still going to be so much easier than if you decided to take them senior and junior year. And also junior is when you start to like slack and go down, and like then you have senioritis and like all of this stuff. So if you raise your GPA when you're a sophomore and a freshman, then your GPA will be high. Promise me, don't wait till you're an upperclassman to start taking honors and AP classes. You'll regret it so much. Next one, you're going to look at me and you're going to be like, shut up, Keegan, just go. Number 2, don't stress. I know it's so much easier said than done. I think that TV shows have really made this like image of high school being like it's so horrible and like everyone's mean to each other and there's popular girls and like all. No. High school is nothing like TV shows in my opinion. I do get that every single high school is different. Like I've heard from people that their high school is super cliquey and that one high school like everyone's a tryhard. My high school like literally no one cares about anything. Like you could literally go to school naked and people would be like, okay, cool. I mean, maybe not naked, but still. High school, you get so much more freedom than you do in junior high or middle school. And it's freedoms that you don't even realize. Like little things like going on my phone during passing period, like walking to my classes. In my junior high, you weren't allowed to like even touch your phone without it getting taken away. There's so many freedoms that you get that you don't even realize they were taken away from you in junior high. So don't stress about high school. It's literally, it's a breeze. Number 3, this is 3. There is a saying that everyone knows that your friends at the beginning of high school are not going to be your friends at the end of high school. I'm here to tell you that's true. Obviously there are some people that make it through high school, like good for them. Like round of applause. You did really great, honey. You're doing amazing, sweetie. But most of the time what I've seen and what I've experienced is your friends at the beginning of high school, they're not going to be your friends probably by the end of the year. And that's something really scary to think about because a lot of the time these people have been your friends since elementary school and they've only been your friends and you've really had no other friends. But I'm going, okay. My tip, I didn't even get on to my tip yet. My tip is don't fight for friendships. It's going to happen. You're going to outgrow people. You're going to get in fights. Things are going to happen. Sometimes you just drift apart from people and you don't even realize it's happening until you both have new groups of friends and you don't talk anymore. The great thing about this is no one tells you that when you're no longer friends with these people you start high school, you make new friends. You make great friends. You you make friends that are even better than the ones that they were before that you get along with better. Yes, you haven't been friends with them since kindergarten, but you make new friends, so don't fight for a friendship just because they've been your friend since kindergarten. Number 4 is to acknowledge the fact that you might have a new friend group every single year. If you look at my homecoming photos, literally every single person is different. There are no repeats of people. I mean, besides myself, like I'm in all of the pictures, obviously. I personally have had a new friend group every single year. I know a ton of people that have a new friend group every single year. And obviously there are going to be the people that like have the same friends all throughout high school, but there is nothing wrong with making new friends every single year. It happens to the best of us. There's nothing wrong with it, and don't try to fight it. Number 5, don't eat school lunches the first week of school. Odds are the freshmen are going to make the lines take way too long because I guess they don't understand the system, even though it's the same exact system as it was in junior high. But the lines take forever, so just bring your own lunch for the first week, and then the second week people will start to get the hang of it and you won't wait in line for an hour for a sandwich. Number 6, this one is so cliche, and I literally tried to add like 5 tips into this one tip because I was limited to 10. Join clubs and sports. I am not an athletic person, so I don't do sports, and I didn't join any clubs until last year, and I so regret that. I would have made so many more friends if I joined clubs. I know so many people that are like, I'm gonna go hang out with my volleyball friends, I'm gonna go hang out with my like fashion club friends, and I'm like, I'm gonna hang out with myself and watch YouTube videos. So if you join clubs or sports, you are more likely to make a ton of friends. It looks really good on your college applications. Also, my little add-on to this tip, go to every school dance and football game, home game at least. They are so much fun. I know that junior high and at middle school, those school dances weren't very fun. They were really cringeworthy if you think about it. But high school dances are actually a lot of fun. I did a video that's like what homecoming is like, so go watch that if you want to see what homecoming is like. Football games are also so much fun. The student section, those are going to be some of your best memories of high school, so don't wait until you're an upperclassman to start actually doing those things. Do them right away. Number 7, QUIZLET is the best study app. My Spanish teacher showed me the app QUIZLET, and I really wish I would have known about it earlier. It's the best app, so definitely download QUIZLET. They're not sponsoring this video. No one's sponsoring this video, but it's such a good app, and it will make taking tests and like studying so much easier. And also there's probably a QUIZLET for almost every single worksheet you get. Number 8, when I was asking you guys questions about what you wanted to know about high school, because I'm going to be doing a freshman advice video. If I have not already done this, if I've already done that video, then I will link it for you guys. But everyone was asking me, how do I manage friends in school? It's really not that hard. You don't get a ton of homework in high school, especially your freshman and sophomore year. Like, you rarely have homework. At least that's how it was for me. So it's really not that hard to manage friends and school. It's basically the same way that you did it in junior high. But time management, of course, is always super important, so I always recommend having like a certain time that you do your homework. I always do my homework right after I eat dinner. Time management, it will help you from being super overwhelmed if you do have a ton of homework. Number 9 is to volunteer. This is something that I guess I just didn't really realize that you're supposed to do until my junior year. Colleges look for volunteering. If you want to go into a club and have like a higher position in the club, you want to be like a president or a vice president, they look at volunteer hours. So definitely just start volunteering earlier. My school, you can get an honor corps at graduation, and you can get a varsity letter and community service. Volunteer, log your hours, have someone sign it off. It's super easy. I volunteered so many hours last year because I didn't do it my freshman and sophomore year because I just didn't know it was a thing. Now I'm telling you it's a thing. So my bra, can you see my bra shop? It fell. Let me pick you up. A little pick me up. Number 10 is kind of dumb, and I wish I would have like made like a kind of one for number 10, but I didn't. Don't bring all your school supplies on the first day. It is going to give you a super heavy backpack, and you're just gonna kind of look dumb with like 20 notebooks and that you're not gonna use. You're probably gonna use a piece of paper and a pencil, maybe a notebook, maybe a folder. When they hand out the syllabus to you, maybe a pen. But you seriously don't need all your notebooks, all your colored pencils, all your blah 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 blah. You don't need all of it. So just really limit yourself on what you're bringing the first day of school, because you probably won't need all of it. They're not gonna be like, hey guys, first day of school, okay, so we're gonna take notes on the Civil War. They're not gonna do that. Those are 10 things I wish I knew going into high school. Give it a thumbs up if you guys like this video, and don't forget to comment some tips if you guys have any that I didn't mention, and don't forget to enter my, I'm like literally playing with my pop socket, like you can't even see it off camera. I'm like, I got you as a pop socket, and I was so obsessed that I got myself one. But seriously, go enter the giveaway. I'm so excited about it. It's just making me really excited, and I just really want you to win. I want you to win. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.